Over the past 20 years, I have been involved in a variety of volunteer challenges, opportunities with the Alzheimer's Association, and that was my way of saying thank you to the chapter for providing me with the help and resources to deal with my mom throughout her 8-year battle with Alzheimer's. We will come up with the answers that we need to have a world without Alzheimer's in the very near future. And with the help of all of these marvelous women in this Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, we can make it happen. I know that my mother is looking down on me with great pride for receiving this recognition for all of my efforts that I have put out, and know that I have helped others to make their path easier.
When my husband first was ill, the Alzheimer's Association was what saved my life, finally. It took a while for me to find it, but I found it, and then I heard that Yasmin Aga Khan was involved, and I had met her mother when she was a movie star and admired her. And everything makes you feel better if you know you're not the only one with it. And so I began holding the Alzheimer brunch or luncheons. And so every year we'd come here. And one year they asked if I could get them into the White House to see Reagan, because what they wanted to do was establish an National Alzheimer Day. My aim, more than anything, is to make this disease known. If just everybody would know what I was talking about when I say my husband has Alzheimer's, it would give me a lot of comfort. The Alzheimer's Association is important to me because when I found it, it was like finding a treasure, because it was someone who was trying to help and really wanted to get this disease known to the public and find a cure.
Alzheimer's affects not just those who have the disease and their direct family members. This is something that our younger generation have to fight, because we could be the next person diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
I got involved because my grandmother passed away from the disease in 1991. She was diagnosed in 1980 when the association was organized, which is kind of, I don't know, coincidental maybe. And then my dad was diagnosed 10 years after my grandmother passed away, and we all knew it was coming.
I have had both the personal experience of family members as well as having friends who have had family members with Alzheimer's.
It was all girls in my family, and so I was the designated tomboy and would go with my dad to see the Oiler games. And so we had a really close connection when it came to football. Like, I played football for the neighborhood. Like, I was that girl. I'd been trying to get involved with the Alzheimer's Association, and I didn't really know how to do it, and that's why we started that's how Blondes vs. Brunettes kind of came out of it, was what would my dad enjoy doing? What would boys enjoy doing or watching? And what a fun way to get girls together.
We wanted to make something that was accessible for those who are under 30. Got together with a group of our very good girlfriends and came up with a powder puff football game. That first year we raised about $10,000, and people became so interested, friendships were made, and really saw the potential that started growing the event. Sarah Abbott's sister started an event in Houston.
My dad got to go to one of her football games. And my mom said it was really cool because he was excited, because he was like, I put this together. So it was, even though he never got to come back to Washington after he was diagnosed, it was nice that he got to see the game, even with little Texas flair that my sister put on it. But he got to be a part of something that I created. Really, even though he's gone, it's like, it's something special to remember him.